Hi, hi, hi. Excuse me, dog. Excuse me. Just tidying up here. Grab his slippers. Excuse me, doggies. Excuse me. Oh. Right, Tricia, get organised, get organised. Ooh, hi. How is everyone? Right, just need to try and tidy up a little bit. By gum. If you're here, say hi. I'm not going to put all this rubbish. Oh God, making such a mess here. Running out of room, guys, running out of room, believe it or not. I've just been doing some scan and cut stuff this morning for the football team. Nothing exciting. So yeah, I've been busy. If I'm not talking properly, it's because 2 days ago I bit the back of my tongue really hard, having a set to with my dog when I was trying to brush her the other day. No, she likes getting brushed, but she was distracted by a little dog. Hi Joanna, how are you, honey? She was distracted by another dog and she made me bite my tongue, basically. Little monkey. So it's still swollen. So I sound like I'm lisping. So, happy Saturday. So I thought I'd make this wee card with y'all. These are really easy, 6x4 size. Keeps it nice and simple. I have all my measurements here, but I will be going through cutting all the mats and layers on the live. So, anybody wants to, hi Jan, if anybody wants to craft along, you'll need 12x12 card for your card base. Coordinating colour for the mats, and then your coordinating DSP as well. And then one ink and some form of die cut label. I'm using the Countryside Corners. And I've kept this negative from the project because you can use it on a card. Right, let me get that out of the way. So, yesterday I didn't actually make anything. Are you yawning, Roxy? See that? I just talked to the dogs and the two of them. Let me see if you can see them. Whoops. Are you saying hello, kiddos? Say hello. Say hello. Don't jump up though. Oh my God. Hope you're all well. Right, go lie down. Go lie down. Come on, move. She's having a steering competition with me. No, come on, move. No, don't paw me because you'll scratch my legs. Right, go lie down. Go out in my paper bin. Go lie down. I know, they're so cute. Oh, they're going to have a daft turn now. Roxy, no. Go lie down and I'll get you a biscuit if you lie down nice. Go lie down nice. Go lie down. You know, they just sit and they just give you the eyes. Oh dear, rubber wee ears. Right, Millie, beat it. Come on, no, chop. Cheerio. Right, yes, we've got lovely Jan. Hi, Karen Matthews. How are you? Oh, I'm excited to be crafting this morning. And then I've got a football match. First league game at home over the park. And I've made cream of chicken soup for the committee at half time. So everybody keep your fingers crossed that I don't poison anyone. First time making chicken soup, and I did have a spoonful to taste it. So I made it yesterday and then kept it in the fridge overnight. To make sure that I heat it up properly. But it did taste like chicken. Which is obviously the whole point in making chicken soup. You want it to taste like chicken. But I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. So I know it's a bit warm today for soup. So, shall we flip around and get crafting? Right, so, hey, let me just sort that. Oh, I better, don't want you seeing up my nose. What a wally I am. Right, let's try and fix this. Get it up a bit. There we go. So if I pop that there, I know where the end of the picture is. Right, perfect. Right, I'm just going to find my live on my other phone. So chat amongst yourselves for a wee second. I hope everybody's got a cuppa. Good morning, and good morning, Hazelan. Good morning, Anne. Oh, Canberra, Australia again. Yay. Rainy, horrible rainy weather in Leicester. Oh, we did have a little bit of rain last night. But it's sunny today. We'll get bad rain tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Right, let me see now. Let me find my live, first of all. Here we go. Here we go. Right, let me mute it. Oh, Gemma's here as well. Good morning, Gem. Has everybody got a coffee with them? Right. So, let's do this. Now, this has got gold foil in it as well. And I don't know if you see what I've done. I cut off these corners manually. I didn't use the die for the outer piece because I wanted it to be as small matte as possible. And then I used these little negative bits on the inside. But it goes really nice with the very vanilla. And it's really easy. So, let's do it. Now, what I need to do is find a piece of garden green. The negative piece that I used, well, the second part of the bit I used yesterday. Where the hang is it? Let's see now. So, we need Mossy Meadow, very vanilla. And I am using my latest products, the Season Graceful Greenery Season of Green and Gold. I might use some vellum in this one. We shall see. Now, all you need is a 6x12 piece of DSP for this. Morning, Susan. Morning, Barbara. Hazel's got her cup of tea. Brilliant. Let me just find this piece of cardstock. Whatever the hand did I do with it? Right, let's see now. Is it a neutral? No, it's not. Which colour family is Mossy Meadow in again, ladies and gents? Is it bright? No, it's not brights. I think it may be regals. I think. Oh, yes it is. It's garden green. Garden green that I'm looking for, not Mossy Meadow, because Mossy Meadow is the matte layer colours. So I have, hi Heidi. Jem was ironing this morning, then some crafting. Lovely jubbly. Hi Barbara, hi Heidi. So, this is my handwritten instructions. Well, graphic and the mats and layers and what have you. So it's really easy, but I will talk through it all. And I'm hoping to have this typed up as a blog at some point so that people can print off the printable. Right, so 12x12 sheet, cut it in half, put the other bit back in the correct packet. I'll just chuck that in there now. This is really easy. So, get your trimmer. Lovely DSP in my shopping list. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I didn't go for the full suite, but I did get the Greetings of the Season stamp set that goes with it. So this sentiment is just gorgeous, and you can see the size. It's a good one. I love it. So I need that, so I'll pop that out. Right, so I need a cough, sorry. Oh, excuse me. It's very, very dry here. Right, dogs are settled now. Right, we need to score it at 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so make sure your cutting blade is out the way. So 2, 4, Really easy. 6 and 8. I'm sure there's lots of tutorials out there for similar cards. However, I think it's just as quick to do your own. Right, we're going to turn it now because we want to cut from the first score line to the third score line to get this part. Okay, so 1.5 inches. Okay, so what you want to do is bring your blade to 1.5 inches and then pull that down to the second score line, and then we flip it round and do the same 1.5 inches, and then we're cutting. Garden green's lovely, isn't it? So this is what you get. So now for the folding. So this is going to be mountain, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, like so. Hi Margaret, how are you this morning? So give it a good burnish. Okay, now when we come to actually decorate the card, I won't have you and finish it off. This is the bit that we pop out, like so. So it's quite cool. Easy enough to do. I used to always think these cards were complicated, but once you do it once, it's pretty much good. So, let's do our matte layers in Mossy Meadow. So the card's 4x6, so the matte layers are really easy if you just take off the 1/4 inch to get a good, what do you call it, border. So they're all going to be 5 3/4 because the card's 6 in height. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that measure 1 3/4. Okay, so that's for there. Now obviously we need to cut the panel 2 and 3 because they're little bits. Okay, and then it's a really good card. That's there. And then the last piece is 3 3/4. And then we repeat the same for the designer series paper. So that goes like that, that, and then that. So we need to cut these bits into 3. So these are going to be 1 1/4. No, sorry. Yeah, 1 1/4. So 1 1/4. Top, 1 1/4. Bottom. And then this bit measures, what does this measure again? 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 3. This measures 3. So this will be 2 3/4 if I remember right. Yeah. So you will be left with this little piece off of that strip. Hi Jill from Northeast Ohio. Hello, nice to have you here. So that just gets chucked. So again we repeat for the second. Well, this is the third panel, but it's the second one that needs cut down. So 1 1/4, 2 3/4, and 1 1/4. And then we can cut the DSP. Now you just need half a sheet of designer series paper if it's 12 by 12. So I'm as well using this. I've already cut it from yesterday's project. So the height of all these was 5 3/4, which means the height of all the designer series paper is going to be 5 1/2. Okay, so we're cutting that down to 5 1/2 and keep that strip for another project. And then instead of 1 3/4, it's going to be 1 1/2 panels, 1 1/2 inches. We need 4 of those again. So 1.5 by 5.5. This one will get cut down and we'll lose a little bit of that patterned paper at the end, but it's fine. I'm just trying to keep this in view so you can see what bits for what. And maybe it does use up quite a few bits of paper and what have you, but it's not that much in the grand scheme of things. So 3.5 by 5.5. So I'll go over those measurements again very quickly. So it's a 6 by 4 card. These panels are 2 inches wide. So mat 1 is 1 3/4 of an inch by 5 3/4. You need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. This is 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then you cut these ones down. So it was 1 1/4, 2 3/4, 1 1/4 for those ones. And then you're taking off 1/4 of an inch for these. So these are 1.5 by 5.5, 1.5 by 5.5, which we'll cut down. And this is 3.5 by 5.5. Simples. And obviously if you've got patterned paper, then watch how you cut your designer series paper because you want it to kind of flow. I'm just going to get a little mouthful of my coffee. Oh, that's lush. I have been trying to be good though, because for the last 2 days I've managed to drink 2 litres of water. Right, so let's cut down these bits. So 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. So this needs to be 1 inch. Hope you can still see the cutting. So 1 inch. The next one we cut down to 2.5 because that was 2 3/4. There we go. And then 1 inch again. And again, be mindful of your flow of pattern on your paper. Okay, and then like I say, there's a little excess piece. So out of a 12 by 12 sheet, you're not having much wastage. Almost couldn't get that word out there because my tongue's so sore. So 1 inch by is the first panel, then 2.5. And 1 inch. Is anyone crafting along, or are you just here for the fun and banter? So, right, we're going to glue all these together. So I'm going to use, just use wet glue because it gives you some wiggle room. Right, let's see. So, busy day for us today with our football game. I'm quite looking forward to getting outside for a wee while. Heidi's trying to craft. Brilliant. Fantastic. And I wonder what papers and that you're using. I didn't ask you earlier, did I? So, these are really good sturdy ones. Banter and coffee break from the chores. Brilliant. Sorry if if my dog's bark, that's my husband just come back for something. Oh, bit haphazard with the glue there. Oh, Barbara, he actually came back on Tuesday night because there was an issue with the steel. The steel hadn't been delivered, so if they've not got the steel, they can't do the job. So he came home Tuesday night. I think he's going back on Thursday. So although he's home for over a week, it just prolongs the job at the end then. But that's fine. That's fine. Cheryl loves watching. Brilliant. Do you remember there is the 9-panel sketch challenge running in the Crafty Stamping Club group? Oh, we're actually in August now, aren't we? So I'll need to pick out a little winner for that. I'll need to wait till Monday though, so if anybody wants to do the challenge. I'll keep it open until Monday, guys. Can't believe July is over with already. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? You've probably seen lots of different variations of this kind of card. I find it quite therapeutic. It's almost like doing a jigsaw. When till lovely, I've got one to enter. Yeah, if it's the 9-panel one. Who is it actually? It's on my Crafty Stamping Club group, honey. And it's this one. So that was the, sorry about the glare, that was the sketch for inspiration. And I made a few cards actually. And I think I've done a live on the group as well. So yeah, I'll do it Monday evening. I'll close it off. And I'll send some goodies to the random name that's picked. Which reminds me, I still actually have to send Tracy Shepherd something from June. Or it was maybe even May. Do you know how you get you take a mental note of something in the back of your mind? Then it pops out at the oddest times. Right. Good way to get through all that glue as well. Oh, got a dog hair sneaked up there. Oh, brilliant. I hope you're keeping well, lovely. Oops. Right, I've just thrown that, so I need to make sure that I put it back on correctly. What I will do is I will download this and get it up to YouTube before I leave for the football. We had a cup game during the week. Oh, hang on. It's your dad. Get in. Go get a pee. Go get a pee. Sorry about that, I've locked my husband out. Girls are way out for a middle. What glue are you using? This is the Tombow multi-purpose adhesive glue that you can get from Stampin' Up. It's great. It is great. I hear Millie getting a ride from her dad. He's saying, stop barking, seriously. As if the dog's going to reply and say, yes, Dad, I'm barking. Good girl. Right, so we've put all the layers on. What I need to do now is die cut in Very Vanilla. So I've got scrap here. I think it's the second largest Countryside Corners die. I think it is. Let me just check. It's maybe the third. They sound... They're bloody loud, aren't they? Excuse my language. Yeah, it's the third. The third biggest. So these are awesome. So I've got the die cutting machine just off camera here. I'll just run this through. Like so. I'm just leaving all my mess for when I come back later. I will put my dies away though. Yeah, German Shepherds are very protective. And they'll even sometimes bark at people that live in the house when they come in, till they see who it is. Yeah, don't come to my house if you don't want a headache, because it can be loud sometimes. Right, so this is going to go in the front. But what we need to do is layer it up on a piece of gold. So I just stuck mine on and then cut it. So I did use, this is great, the stamping seal for when you're sticking onto foil, because the wet glue sometimes takes a little longer to dry, and then you've got the chance of it wobbling around. So let me just try and pop it down. Was that stripped? Can't see very well. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Hi, Julie. Definitely going to try this fold shared. Oh, thank you, Jill. There's lots out there, but it's just been reminded that there is all these nice folds that you can do. Right, that's obviously too big, but it's fine. I'm going to cut it by hand. So, because I want to use the little corners, I'll need to watch what I'm doing. So, I want to cut, yep, that'll do. And I want to cut up here. I could use the die, but the die gives it too big of a border than what I'm looking for today, so yeah, that's good. Right, so all we're going to do is cut these wee bits off. And this is what we'll put on the inner panel, the inside bit. Okay, and then this one. Oh, I'm a bit wobbly today. I think I've had too much coffee. Right, so keep those 4 little pieces, because it almost looks like it's holding a little picture, doesn't it? Okay, so we need to stamp on this. Yesterday I actually forgot to put embellishments on here. A couple up there and one down there would just finish it off nicely. Right, so we need a bit of, move that out of the way, we need a bit of Very Vanilla, and it measures 3 by 4, I think it is. I'm just going to take a chunk over there, a 3 by 4, and then you can always write on that. See, nice. Right, okay, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. I don't know why I always do that. When I go to glue plain paper, I always turn it over for some reason. Heidi said, I thought you'd fancy photo corners. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? Right, let's pop that down. I don't even know if that's right. It's a bit smaller, but it's okay. I'm not going to waste this piece. It looks just as nice that size, and you'll still see the wee effects here. Right, so you need to be patient with this one though, because I'm just putting 4 wee dots in the corner. This is when your take your pick tool comes in handy, because we all know gold foil, if you've got sticky fingers, it marks it, etc. So just lift up and place it down. Lift up and place it down, and I'm just giving it a tiny little bit of overlap so it looks like it's a picture. Yep, that'll do. Oh, wrong side, Tricia. The one down here. And then finally the 4th one. Whoops. See what I mean? I had sticky fingers there. Stay, stay, stay. Lovely. Right. Now you see how I folded this one out. You could do just a normal kind of like Z fold card like that. Well, it's not a Z fold. What's it called again? Margaret, you helped me yesterday. Shutter card. No. Oh God, my mind is terrible. It's nice though. Right, okay, let's stamp on here. We are going to stamp in Garden Green. And we're going to stamp, let me see if I should do the It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year one. I want a big sentiment. This is a gorgeous set. No, I'm going to go with the same sentiment. Honestly guys, you should get this. This is amazing. Hi Val. Greetings of the season. Really. So it says, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. And it stamps lovely. So a block, and they were nearly finished. Oh, no worries, Val. I know you're a busy lady. Okay, so dab, dab, dab with the Garden Green. And got a bit of glue stuck on there. I'm going to stand up because I don't want the stamp squint. So I'll just pop that down. Look how gorgeous that is. It's lovely. Ignore my nails, by the way. They're an absolute mess. Because I went to a different nail salon and, yeah, I won't be going back. So we'll give that a little clean. I think what we'll do is stamp the other sentiment on the inside, because I know it's small enough that it will be covered by the front panel. You see? So if I stamp that in there. Right, let's do this. Hi, Sharida. Joanna, it is a beautiful font, isn't it? I'm a sucker. I would buy a stamp set just because I like this, the font in one of the sentiments. Right, I'm just stamping that off to make sure it's stampable. Does that make sense? Right, let's do this. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ta-da! Like it, I like it. I really like the garden green for Christmas cards. Right, clean that off. So there's 21 stamps in this set. There's also, for those of you that like to make your own tags and stuff, there's also a to and a from. There's Merry, Happy, Holidays, Christmas, New Year, Season's Greetings, For You, Love and Joy. To you and yours, Merry, Happy, Holidays, wishing you a New Year. So that's really good. And look at this little scribbly font for the and. It's really nice. Right, why have I got this in my hand? It's this that I want to close. It's been quite a quick live. Right, so, are we ready? So, push the bits back. Now, you want it to be exactly in the centre. Okay, so we need to put some Stampin' Seal down one side. I don't know if I needed to use that much, but here you go. Oh no, another one for my list. I know, what are we like? We just enable each other all the time. Right, popping it in the centre. So you want to use this edge here as a guide. It's never going to be bang on, but it's alright. And then we commit to that. Give it a wee thingy. Hello, Jackie! Look how pretty this is. And it goes in a standard C6 envelope, which is fab. So there's the first one, there's the second one. So let's find some gems that we can put on. Now, I bet I don't have any goldy ones. My throat is so dry today. Right, I've got these. I think these were on the clearance. But you know what, I'm going to use them because they're gold and they're perfect for this. I do need to get some newer embellishments. Oh, can I quickly show you the gorgeous papers? The Berry Burst Old Olive and the White Glimmer paper. Online exclusive. Look at those. So I was putting these in my files, and then I remembered I have the 3-colour glimmer, which is also an online exclusive, and it's still available. Look at those. Super pretty. Super pretty. Right, anyway, back to the project in hand. Oh, these are gorgeous. So, I'm just going to use my pokey tool. Right, let's do. Did I? Who's that not stuck? That's strange. Right, try again. Oh, I know what it is. It's moved off the glue dot slightly. There we go. So I'm going to put a big one and a little baby one and then another little baby one down here. Oh, look at the difference that makes. scary that we'll soon be making Christmas cards. Tins of chocks are in the shop. Oh, don't. We've not even had Halloween. It's just typical, eh? So, a big one, a little one, and another little one down here. I'm going to cough, sorry. My asthma is really, really annoying me. Because when you cough, nothing happens other than getting rid of a tickle. It's pretty much a pointless cough. Right, so that's that away. So that is the card finished. Dee-dee. So what I'll do is I'll just hold this up for a wee second. So if anybody's watching it on catch up, it's a 6x12 starting point for the card base. And then, obviously, you could pause the screen and print it off or what have you. And then there is all the mat sizes. So, panel A, B, C, D, and E. And then A, mat 1, A, DSP, mat 1, DSP. So, it breaks down all the sizes. So, obviously, the B and C have different measurements because it's 3 panels. So, but you could always watch the live on repeat. Oh, thank you, everyone. Wow, there's 16 guys here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. I really think this is just gorgeous papers. And I challenge you, because we've all got at least one side of one piece of DSP that we're not so keen on. See if you chop it up and put it on a card like this, you'll be amazed how you come to love it. So that's what I try and do. I do like this one, but I have on other cards used the less desirable prints. So yeah, try it. Good old garden green. Greetings of the season. And there we go. Listen guys, have a great weekend. Oh, hi Nolene. From Tasmania, Australia. Fantastic. I will share the YouTube link once I put it up on YouTube in the next half hour. But if you wait 5-10 minutes, you can watch this replay on the Facebook page as well. It'll always be there. So yeah, do share with me if you make a card. I'd love to see your take on things. I've got a group called the Smithy's Crafty Stampin' Club group. We share a lot of cards in there as well, so it's always lovely to see when people have been creative. So have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you again soon. See you later, ladies and gents. Bye.